whiskey. We got
Justin in the house. How about the Wander Speakeasy? We're talking about getting tipsy. More importantly, rather than talking about getting tipsy, let's talk about staying cool in the amazing air conditioning.
It is nice and cool in here, absolutely.
I would say today's probably like the first.
We're kind of chilly. Yeah, well, it's the first day over 100.
Yeah.
107.
All right, so we're going to get a little comfy here, comfy, cozy. We're here at Chateau Luxe at the new Speakeasy, the Wander. And if you haven't wandered in, you're going to need to. This is one of the most exciting speakeasy that's popped up, in my opinion. I am super excited about it. I absolutely love it. And now after meeting Justin, who is the head mixologist, guru, cocktail master, you literally make drinking so exciting.
We try to. Yes.
Like and it's not about getting drunk. It's really about like flavor and taste and it's an art.
We go very big with flavor. In fact, the menu doesn't even necessarily tell you ingredients. We tell you flavors that you're going to taste to hopefully just kind of lead you that way. Most of the cocktails, you probably wouldn't be able to pinpoint the spirit in it, which one you're drinking, because all of the other flavors that I usually get through food ingredients kind of take front and center.
Yeah.
So yes, big flavors. We try to make that first and foremost, but also presentation and, of course, hospitality and food and the environment and just all the other things that come with a great speakeasy.
Which, you know what I love, too, because a lot of speakeasies really don't serve any food at all.
It can be difficult, but luckily our space allows us to.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure we can keep you drinking. So.
This is a very large venue. So it's not just your speakeasy. It's not just your hidden speakeasy, which it is, but it could also be an event venue. It could also be a great place for a party, for a business meeting,
dance
for a
competition.
dance party.
There's dance events. That actually happens in the building.
They do. Because of me, by the way. Did you know that?
I did not. Yep.
Okay. But again, I've been here. I met Deepika, the owner, and we had some drinks. And their drinks... Listen, I love a good cocktail. I love going to bougie, fun places. The cocktails that I had here are unimaginable, incredible. And what I loved is I said, okay, pull out this drink because it looks cool. Pull out this drink because it looks cool. And you said, okay, the way it looks, yeah, that's one thing.
Tastes.
Right? I mean, presentation is important.
Yes, there's a kind of a saying in cocktails, you drink with your eyes first. And that is something you always want to make sure it's something visually stunning. But what you really drink with is your mouth, so it's got to taste good. More important than how it looks.
But you know what? They have a thing about first impressions, how important, that you don't even realize how important your first impression is.
It is.
And so that very first look is going to give you kind of a preconceived idea of what it's going to taste like, right?
It does, and that is a real thing. It's almost like placebo effect.
Yeah.
If you look at something and you think it's going to be good, you're almost more inclined to like it because of how it looks. But I want these to be drinks that would knock your socks off if it was served in a red Solo cup. So.
And you are a total artist. I mean, here you are. You started off as you are a musician.
In a past life, yeah.
You are a musician. Once a musician, always a musician. But that is a very creative thing. You're a very creative person, and you've taken your creativity and started putting it into these drinks using real food, real ingredients.
Yeah, I mean, I really do compare it to when people ask how I do this. I just say, how does a chef create a menu? It's the same thing. It's flavor pairings and food science and trial and error and balance and flavor and texture and temperature and all these parts of your palate. You know?
How drunk do you get while you're trying to create the perfect drink? You're like, no, that wasn't right. Let me do it again. 10 drinks in.
You're probably tuned into the taste.
So any given one drink will go through multiple variations before it's complete.
Right.
Usually I do it all on paper first. It is a puzzle I solve on paper first. Then I implement it, and I'll usually make a few versions just adjusting amounts of the same ingredients, as long as those ingredients and the flavors are all working. I'll find that balance, and then we kind of go from there.
Have you ever had a drunken night where you're like, wow, I just really I trying to get it just right? Have you ever finished?
What kind of a mistake was that?
Uber and Lyft have made a lot of money on me during the R&D process for this
all right,
menu.
there you go.
There's quite a few nights of just, I got to get this, it's almost there, and you just keep making it, and you make it again.
And then all of a sudden, you're like, I really have no idea how that tasted because I'm so...
Yes, but again, I have a very kind of unique style of cocktails, so they do hold overnight. So if there's something where I have different versions, I would come back and taste the next day and go, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'd look at my specs and go, all right, this was number 1. What was in it? What did I change for number 2? And it literally is, and then I would taste the staff on it, and we all kind of just this one works and that's why. So it is a process to figure these drinks out. But I'm very proud of what we were able to
Okay, let's
accomplish.
talk about these drinks. So you did make a bunch for us, so we can
We have
show
a few
you.
on the back bar right here. Yeah.
Should we grab them and
Yeah.
so we can see them?
Sure. So this first one, you can hold the glass if you'd like.
It's so bright. I got the light on, so it's super bright.
Our cocktail menu is kind of themed around the wonders of the world, which includes 7 wonders as well as the world itself. So this is our kind of our globe old fashioned.
Which again, it looks super cool, but that's not the best part of the drink.
It is fun. This is, decanter is very functional. We do a smoke on the cocktail, and the longer it sits in here, the more time the smoke has to adhere.
A little bit of deep purple there.
And it really is an old fashioned, but what kind of makes this one fun is we're kind of going all around the world with different aged spirits. So it is a mix of cognac from France, obviously, rum from Barbados, bourbon from right here in the United States, as well as rye whiskey from Canada. So it is an old fashioned, but it really is a worldly one. You get a nice blend of smoke from applewood, cherrywood, and oak.
I love that.
So you get a little smoke on the palate.
And the Instagram moment on that.
And a
Come
little
on.
Instagram moment. And then you
Right?
can kind of pour it at your
Sounds
leisure.
phenomenal.
I'll kind of go to the side so you can see it.
And again, oh my gosh, that smells so
You can
freaking
pour it
good.
all at once, or you can leave some in the
Yeah,
decanter
smell that.
to continue.
You want to try that
I
one,
do.
Robert?
I'm going to try this one.
You're
I
an
love
old-fashioned guy,
Yes,
yeah.
I am.
We'll let him try that.
Most old fashions are whiskey based, and there is whiskey in this, but you can really make an old fashioned out of
This
anything.
is so good. You guys have to come here.
No, you have no idea.
Yeah, you have no idea.
No, this is such a fun place to come. And it's so cool in here. Okay, what else do we have?
Okay, this one's a little harder to do while I hold it.
Yeah, all right, let's see. I'll turn
If we're able to move in a
Oh,
little
yeah,
closer.
we'll move in. We'll move in for you.
Perfect.
All right, so check this out, you
Okay,
guys.
so this cocktail is my ode to the Great Wall of China. So this is a traditional Chinese teapot. I do use oolong tea in this cocktail. The dilution is actually oolong tea. So to serve it, we're going to have the cocktail, which is in the top of this tower. We're going to pour it over. Sorry, I'm kind of doing this at a weird angle here. We're going to pour it into the second chamber, which is full of ice, so it can chill and dilute as you see fit. And again, kind of like the globe, you can be interactive and pour as much or as little as you want. And then when you're ready, you've got your Chinese teacup here. You're just going to line your knob right here with the spout. Pour yourself your cocktail. When you're done, you can just unalign it.
I mean, look, if you like tea, this is incredible. I did try this one when I was here last.
This one was a lot of fun. So going to China, we were using
Taking a sip.
a Szechuan baijiu that I wash with grapeseed oil as the base spirit, as well as a Buddhist hand of vodka,
Okay.
a Chisandra berry tincture.
Oh my gosh, this is like juice. You could get in trouble with this one.
There's some lychee liqueur as well. So lychee, Chisandra
You wanna
berry,
try
Buddhist
it?
hand,
Robert's gonna try it.
baijiu, oolong tea. So very, very Chinese
Robert and I have
ingredients.
been partners long enough that we can share our drinks. Okay, is that refreshing?
This is awesome. You guys need to get some of this.
A little bit of citrus, a little bit of fruit.
It's really
I-
good. It's really
some texture
refreshing.
in there, tea.
So the last time when I was here, Topeka and I were in Austin, who
That's some good
kind of
stuff.
runs the show here. He just kept serving up drinks. I'm like, listen, I got to drive home. So, okay.
Yes, they sneak up on you, especially things
they
like
do
that.
because they taste so good.
Like I said, you might not sit there and go, "Oh, this is a
Oh my
baijiu
gosh.
cocktail."
And
You're gonna taste
refreshing. Okay, we have 2 more.
one more, but I've got a little one of the components happening behind.
Yeah, we have a
it.
component happening. 2 more to talk about though.
Okay, so this cocktail is called the Paris. Not a wonder of the world. This is in our Wander section of the menu.
Here,
So
I'm
these
gonna
are just some
grab it.
fun originals that are not based in the wonders of the world, but we still wanted to kind of go around the globe. So this cocktail
What is this on top?
This is an egg white meringue crisp with strawberry jam.
Oh, come on. Do I get to try this?
Yeah, I wouldn't dip it in the cocktail, but a little nibble and sip is a really nice little pairing. This cocktail is a basil feta vodka that I make with a fermented strawberry syrup, which we also make.
Oh
Why?
my gosh.
Coca Americano, elderflower liqueur. Not bad.
Yeah, this is so good. See, my problem is because I like things that really actually taste good. I don't know. When I try something like this, I'll just suck it down like it's juice.
Strawberry, basil,
You wanna try
elderflower,
this
feta
one?
cheese. Those are the flavors you
Wait
taste.
till you
The-
try.
the
This
Paris.
this is from that.
That's what we're making back there.
Okay, so
When I said
check
there's
this out.
basil feta vodka, it goes in that. So that's how I use flavors.
That is incredible.
You guys. Really.
I honestly have never had cocktails like these ever anywhere.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, it's true. I was blown away when I was here the last time, and I've been planning on coming back to do a whole reel and everything else, and I just haven't had time. So check this out, you guys.
Yeah, so one of the ingredients is a basil feta vodka. I think people get really hung up on the feta part being cheese, but I use a lot of fat in my cocktails anyway to build texture. When you build texture with fat, you can go lower on sugar. So all of these cocktails
Ooh, I
are
like
actually
that.
low sugar.
Ooh.
So you have grapeseed oil in the Great Wall. Our fat component is feta cheese. So I actually blend basil vodka, or blend basil into vodka, then I crumble feta cheese into that. Now the whole thing is going through a coffee filter right now, and the feta cheese actually collects at the bottom and becomes the nest that strains the rest of it. So even though I am using cheese, it actually strains perfectly clear. And then in the cocktail, you'll just have that little bit of salt, that little bit of texture and
That's
whey.
incredible.
But you would never know that you're drinking cheese.
Let's talk about
because it's a
this.
clear
Coming
cocktail.
from the exercise physiology major. Hold on, let me get that back there.
There you go.
Okay, so being that I am an exercise physiologist, okay, I love that this actually has more fat, less sugar because A, you'll probably get not quite as drunk as quick, number one.
I mean, there's about the same amount of ethanol in a
But
cocktail.
yes, but it probably pads your body better
You
than.
absolutely could.
Okay, maybe.
Absolutely.
Just gonna throw that out there. But
Help with
also,
the hangover a little bit, for
maybe.
sure.
But also, it is actually healthier to have more fat and less sugar than to have more sugar
Yeah.
and less fat. So that just
Absolutely.
goes back to our old fat-free days where they said, you can eat anything as long as it's fat-free.
Back in the 70s and 80s.
The carbohydrates, sugar, you guys, is stored. Fat, you metabolize. So actually,
Absolutely.
it's so much smarter to put more fat and less sugar
Well, it's
and
a better
tastes better.
texture anyway. You just have to know how to do it.
About the
And as long
texture.
as you're clarifying the fat, it doesn't feel weird in the cocktail.
Yeah.
I use yogurts, I use cheeses, butters, oils, nut butters, things like that. But when you're drinking the cocktail, they all drink clarified.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't realize it's from that other than just the texture and the flavor from whatever fat I use.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this.
So it really is just kind of a different way to approach cocktails.
Let's talk about food because I know that you have an extensive food menu, which I love because you really can come here and snack your dinner.
Yes.
You spend your evening here, truly. Like you don't need to go
Yeah.
to dinner and come here or come here and go to dinner. You can spend your whole night here.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's probably designed more of like a tapas share style,
But
like
it's so
appetizers.
good.
But there
So
are
much.
things like flatbreads, which could easily become an entree. We've got a really great Sonoran dog, which could easily become an entree.
That's what, yes,
sounds
exactly.
Large salads, which are much more filling
Yeah.
than easy to share, but also easy to consume as an
And
entree as
besides
well.
which, honestly, when you're enjoying cocktails and you're going to want to have more than one here, you're definitely going to want to Uber. Number one. Number two, you're going to want to have more than. You're going to want to experience the different drinks because it's not just about. So a lot of time, the majority of the times, being that I'm the calorie counter, if I go to a restaurant that I'm not sure if they're going to have amazing cocktails, I just opt for a vodka soda.
I'm the same.
Because
I'm honestly the same way.
Okay.
I will read a menu. I will check out the bar, and if
they don't sound
depending,
incredible.
I'll go for whiskey on the rocks or something.
right.
It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna roll the dice.
But when
Yeah.
you come here to Chateau Lux, to the Wander Speakeasy, you want to experience these drinks. It is worth every calorie. And I love that there's more fat in them than
Yeah.
sugar. You're going to want to experience the drinks. And you're
Yes.
going to want to try multiple drinks because they are so different.
That's the general consensus. Is
You can't just choose
first
one.
is getting people out of their comfort zone and ordering these
You gotta do
flavors.
something different, yeah.
But usually once we win them over with the first cocktail, it's okay. What's next?
Right.
Okay, what's
and
next?
You can't
Okay, what else
come,
you got?
You can't come here and get the vodka soda. Like, you can't.
You'd be leaving flavor on the table.
Yeah.
Big time.
I think a lot of people have just had bad experiences with bars, and especially at the price point, where they don't feel like they're getting a good value for how much they enjoyed it. So I think a lot of people are afraid to take a risk on a new cocktail.
So I think that's the one thing I'll have to tell you about this speakeasy is that this is truly an experience that you're going to come for, spend the evening here, try the food, have the drinks. And you guys are not new at food because Chateau Lux is a huge event venue.
Yes.
They have incredible food.
We stole Chateau's sous chef Charlie to be our head chef here at Wander.
Ah.
And he's doing a great job. It's very worldly influenced food with an Arizona twist.
And I have to
everything's
say-
a little bit desert, even though we are pulling ingredients from all over the world, just like the cocktails.
And I have to tell you that everybody here at Chateau Lux has been at Chateau Lux for forever. Once you come and start working at Chateau Lux, you don't leave.
That seems to be I'm pretty new myself, but yes, that seems to be.
And like to get in the front door to even work here is a huge compliment. So anyways, everything that Topeka has done, everything she touches turns to gold. And I was so excited when I came in here, and I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get back here to show it to you.
You did.
I know. Well, truly, it's on my list of places to go, and I want it to be on your list of places to go. But really, think about who you're going to bring here and create the evening, clear the schedule, Come and try lots of drinks. Bring your friends who really enjoy good drinks, good food, good company. And if you have something cool going on, like an event that you want to host or a meeting, you need a cool spot, this is the place. There's a
lot of cool spots.
Come on by.
We got the proper building. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
a lot going on up here.
even in here, in this speakeasy,
Even in a private room.
Yeah.
In Speakeasy, a little hidden room too. So yeah.
But it is available to rent out, so you can actually shut this whole place down for a party or whatever. Okay, we're going to talk real estate, so I'm going to let you.
Absolutely.
I'll take your mic. You did a good job.
Stay tuned.
I think we need a few more.
Yeah.
Are you going to keep drinking? I'm going to sip. I'm going to sip and talk. Yeah, you guys better get in here. I'm taking my drink.
Hours again? Do you remember the hours?
I'm so glad you said that. Wednesday, 4 to 10. Wednesday and Thursday, 4 to 10. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 6 to midnight.
Yep.
Happy hour 4 to 6 on Wednesday.
Happy hour 4 to 6. So there you go. Come, leave work early. Come on over
Come right
here.
here.
It's so hot out. It's starting to get hot out. So this is your place. Come grab a drink. This, oh my gosh, this basil feta vodka. Holy wow. The tea
is awesome.
Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, I literally was like, please stop bringing the drinks because I was not going to be able to drive home the last time.
Uber now.
Yeah, Uber now. All right, so let's talk real estate. Wait, dude is definitely a mixologist and not a bartender. Huge difference. Oh my gosh, exactly. You'll be there in July. Looking forward to it. Great job, guys. Posh Foodie. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, he's incredible. I mean, if you want to have unique, amazing drinks, this is the place to come. This is not just, I'm telling you, I literally never order a mixed drink unless I know what I'm going to get.
These are fantastic. If you could just try this old-fashioned. Oh my gosh.
But also it's the whole, you guys, it's the whole experience of this place. Let me just give you a little look around here. We have this whole place to ourselves. He is actually, Justin today is actually making all the drinks for the week. So he comes in twice a week just to completely make sure that all the drinks are perfect for us, because that basil vodka doesn't just happen. He has to do that.
It's a process. It's a process drink. So you have to like a roast.
Yeah,
or
it's
ribs.
Incredible.
Right.
Okay,
Barbecue.
so what's happening in real estate, Robert? We're coming into summer. It's getting hot out. People are getting out of town.
Officially in summer season, and what are we seeing? We're seeing prices come down. We're seeing days on market still hanging on. There's a lot of inventory out there, but homes are still selling, and homes people are still listing their. We have a lot of pocket listings that we do have.
And that is why you want a realtor, because you, my friend, will not know about those special hidden pocket listings unless you call us. And the reason why people make it a pocket listing, they don't want people, they don't want to be bothered. They don't want to advertise everywhere. They don't want people trudging through their home. Mm-hmm. They want to do it on the down low where their realtor has control, where they have more control of who's coming into their home. And it happens a lot, and that's where we can help you.
Absolutely. So many notices today of pocket listings and listings that were listings that are still pocket listings for the extent of the summer here. So we still have lots of listings for the summer. It's also a great way, and if you're thinking of maybe making your home a pocket listing, it's a great way to dip your toe in and maybe see what people think about your home before you full-fledged put it out there. Right. To get some good third-party feedback. Feedback. Yeah, and not have, again, if you have a family, if you're still living in your home, you're not ready for people to be, because nobody wants to get, it's hard when you put your home on the market. I have a handful of friends where it's like every 5 years I need to move so I don't collect my clutter. Yeah, well, that definitely helped me. I moved, like 3 times in 4 years. You don't have any clutter in the house. I don't own anything. I'm like, let's see, where's the spatula? Oh, got rid of that. Right, time to buy a new one. Do you have a pan? A pan? Nope, definitely don't have that. How about an air fryer? How many air fryers do you have? Only 4. Only 4. Listen, I hung on to the 4th one. It's sitting on my counter collecting dust, but I have not yet decided to get rid of it. So don't get rid of it. No, I'm not getting rid of it. I'm keeping it. I might get rid of it. No. So anyway, you should call us, message us. We have lots of data and information to share with you guys, stuff that we can't really disclose right here. But anyway, we can do comps for your area. Yeah. There's so many things that we can do for you. So if you have it in your head that you've got questions, you're just curious, doesn't cost you anything to call us. We'll put Robert to work. Yep.
Do you like how I said that?
I do.
Yeah,
but
I know.
Anyway, that
Robert's good at that. I have my positives.
I live in the
He's got-
numbers. I live in the numbers.
He lives in the numbers, and that's why we're a team.
Yeah.
And I'll even share my drink with you, Robert.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's a great drink, though.
It's great.
And so is this.
All right, we need a song to get out of here. What do you think? Should we do it?
Want to dance with us?
Of course they do. Hey, by the way, Thursday night, Desert Ridge Marketplace is the dance party for Fred Astaire. So you can come. It's going to be outside where the stage is at Desert Ridge Marketplace from 7:10 p.m. It's kind of a fun thing to do. Again.
Come dance.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
Come dance. All right. Here we go. I got my song.
You have your song.
I do. Oh, did my speaker turn off?
Connected to.
But it never sank in till that girl gets down on the sofa.
This is like
Yeah. There it is, right?
And I like it.
I love it. I can't rise above it. Come on in, Chateau Lux, Wander. But I like it.